Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a beautiful creek that I have fished one time before. It's got quite a few beaver ponds on it, widely spaced beaver ponds, but there are a fair number of them. Here's one that's been blown through. And here's a pretty tall one. I mean, that's 3 feet high with a nice big pool behind it. That's where I'm gonna start fishing. And I filmed a video here within the first year of me making these Tenkara videos. It was about 3 years ago, and this stream is, or at least was, filled with pretty sizable fish. We're talking like 12, 13, 14, 15, 16-inch fish, cutthroat, and tiger trout. So I'm excited to fish this. I haven't fished it in a few years, and hopefully we can still get into some pretty decently sized fish here today. I know I said I wanted to fish that beaver dam first, but there's actually a little spot right here I want to toss the fly in just to be safe. I'm fishing the Dragontail Hellbender rod with a 12-foot line and an Idaho killer Kebari at the end of about 3 feet of tippet. I don't think there's going to be anything here, but I just wanted to make sure. Okay, yeah, now let's go to the beaver pond. I've fished this rod once or twice before, but it was for pretty small fish. There weren't big fish in those creeks. I'm not saying we're definitely going to be catching big fish today, but we do have the potential. There we go. What was that? The second cast in this beaver pond here. Small fish, but hey, off to a good start. Any fish is a good fish. Oh, in and out of the basket. What do we have here? Looks like a cutthroat. That is a Bonneville cutthroat trout. I'm in Utah. I don't know if I said that. And pretty skinny fish, but pretty. There you go, nice fish. 8 or 9 inches. Awesome. I'd like to catch both cutthroat and tiger trout today. I think the cutthroat are going to be a little bit more common, but I'm hoping we can snag a tiger trout or two. Whoa, big fish. I mean, that one has surely seen me. That was like a 13-incher just cruising. Oh, here it is again. Got him. Oh, darn it. That's a good fish, guys. And it's still just cruising right in front of me. Now I have hiked in a couple. Oh, fish. Good fish. Wow. 14, 15 inches. Bigger, 16. 18? How big is that? That's a giant, guys. That's a giant cutthroat. Wow. And this is why I've come back. Wow, let's see. Definitely the biggest fish of the last year, even the last couple years. Yeah, it's about oh, hard to say. That's 17 inches. That is a 17-inch cutthroat right there, guys. Man. This is actually probably the biggest cutthroat I've ever caught. I think my previous biggest cutthroats were 16 inches. Wow. I wasn't lying when I said there are big fish in here. Look at the colors on that monster. 17-inch cutthroat trout in not a giant creek. Like, this is relatively, it's bigger than what I normally fish, but still isn't a huge creek. Not a big river or anything. See ya, buddy. Oh, jeez. What a little monster. That is amazing. Just amazing. I mean, it's just chilling right in front of me here. There he goes. Well, that totally made it worth it. If I don't catch any other fish, then we're good. But let's see what else is in here. We still need to get a tiger trout. But even so, I mean, I'd be happy to catch cutthroat like that all day, of course. No issues there. I didn't even realize I had that fish on. I can't really see into this deeper section here, so I was just casting over there. I had cast in there a few times already, and then when I pulled back to recast, I had that giant on. That was such an easy fish to land too. I mean, that's why I brought this rod. That's why I'm fishing with this rod. This is a big fish rod. This rod can handle trout much larger than that. And so bringing that fish in was just easy. It was a piece of cake. My PB trout, period, of any kind is an 18-inch rainbow. Which isn't, again, like, that's not a giant fish, but I fish creeks. I don't fish rivers. I don't fish lakes. And so to catch something in that ballpark in a creek is pretty darn awesome. Fish. And there's a fish following it. There's a fish tailing it. A big fish. That's why it was tailing it. I'm hooked into kind of a small fish, and a big fish was behind it. Looking at it for an easy snack. It is another cutthroat. See you, buddy. Awesome. Man, I love catching fish. I tried to fish yesterday. I fished 2 bodies of water, 2 creeks. Didn't have any luck. And I went to a lake to try to fish that. And there were like white caps on the water. There were super strong winds, so I couldn't fish there. So it feels good to finally be getting into some fish. I got all kinds of salad with that fish. I'm trying to clean my hands and line and the fly. Trying to get all that junk off of there. I think that's pretty good. Fish on. Oh! I didn't set the hook well enough. I just kind of pulled. I didn't set. It's a fish right in front of me here. That was a decent fish. Probably in the teens. Whoa. And I just stepped into a deep hole that went above my hip waders. Ah. You wouldn't think that spot right there is like 4 feet deep, but it is. It is. Got one. Decent size. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see, this one's in the low teens, it looks like. Really nice. Really nice fish. I just saw a fish rise over there. They're in here, you just gotta sneak up on them. It's very calm, very quiet. Got one. Another, this one's even bigger, 14, 15 maybe. 16. Got him. Let's see. Guys, what is happening? What a cool place to fish. That's like a 16.5-inch fish. Unreal. See you, buddy. Just another beautiful monster of a fish. It's like I see these fish and I think, oh, they're, you know, X number of inches. Then I get it hooked and they get a little bit bigger. And then I bring them close to me, they get a little bit bigger. And I get them in the net and I realize just how big they actually are. Really impressive fish in here. I just saw a fish rise in this little side pond here. There we go, got him. That's another big one. That's another one in the teens. Mid-teens, it looks like. Yep, if not bigger. I mean, what is this? What is this? What is happening? Oh, his gill plate is kind of messed up. Let's see, 8 and 8. Yep, that's another 16-incher. Ooh, long fella. Got one. I didn't see the take, but I saw a little bit of a disturbance on the surface. So I guess that is the take, but you know what I mean. Oh, came off. That was another one. That was like a 16, 17-incher. This creek's full of them. Oh, fish on. I just had the fly in the water as I was hiking, and that's happened to me a couple times here now. It's in the teens. It's a cutthroat. This one's fighting more than the others have. Oh, just missed him. Got him. Yep, that's like a 14-incher. Very nice. See ya, buddy. He's just chilling out here. There he goes. Whew, very nice. I just cast right on top of a fish and I scared it. That's my bad. If a sandwich miraculously appeared right above me, I'd be scared too. The wind is picking up a little bit, making it a little bit harder to see what's going on. I guess making the surface of the water a little bit more broken up. And you know, it's playing with the line a little bit more, but you should still be able to catch some more fish here. Got him. I saw, oh no. It's been a while since I've caught a fish. Everything downstream hasn't been very good. It's been very shallow. This is the first decent looking beaver pond I've come to in a while. And that was that was a big fish, guys. That was a mid-teens fish at least. And I saw the dark shape come up. And I had him on for a little bit, but then he spat the hook. Yeah, you can see how mottled the surface of the water is. And I just can't really see anything in there, making it a little bit more difficult. Ooh, that's a good one. Did you hear that? Whoa, another fish is hanging out with it. Another big one. Okay, guys. I mean, man, the fish in here, the average size is just giant. Looks like the fly already came out. That's a 15-incher. Almost 16. Just a fat, healthy, strong fish. See you, buddy. Wow. Got one. Oh, darn it. Well, I think with that, I'm gonna call it awesome little creek here. Had a great time fishing this. I fished for an hour and 45 minutes and landed 8 or 9 fish and lost a handful of others. Several of the ones that I caught would have made my day, but you put all of them together and I mean, this is just an all-time creek for me. I'm glad to see that it still fishes well and that the fish are still big and fat and hungry and healthy. What a great time. I'm gonna get out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Be sure to subscribe to the channel here if you haven't already, and don't forget to check out my flytyingyarn.com store if you're looking for yarn for your fly tying needs. And then finally, I have another YouTube channel called SUV RVing that covers all of my non-fishing adventures if you want to check that out. Links to all of those things and more will be in the video description.